Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get everything set up. Soon they're gonna fix my account. I'm still waiting to hear from them, and I would show you guys the message. Maybe I'll do it like after this, but it says I'm banned. So I've been trying to not like run into traffic because what am I gonna do with myself? But it's not the end of the world, but it does kind of suck. But I'm hoping they'll fix it for me. Like, from what I read online, anything's possible, but it just depends. So that's why you guys might not see any of the stuff that I normally have. Might be wondering why I'm on a new account. So again, if anyone, like they didn't add me yesterday, if you got a friend request from me, I changed my name, so maybe now you can recognize me, but it's the only way I can play DVD with my friends. So if you guys want to play, you just have to add me on this account for now, because I can't play on the account. Like, it'll start loading, and that's why it's just the worst. Because it acts like it's gonna work, but then once it's about to like show the cutscene, then it's like, you have been banned. And so yeah, I can't get into it. So it shows me playing the game, so people keep inviting me from that, to that account, and it's like I can't join them. I can't, I have to add them or invite them on this account. So I have to switch between my accounts to see like who's online. I don't have to, but I've been trying to do that to find more of my friends again. Because I can't remember, like a lot of the people on other consoles, I do not remember their names suddenly. So if you're anyone who had added me before, please send me a friend request. I guess I should put my username in the chat or something. It's pretty much the same, just another X at the end. I'll definitely put it in the chat. I was just not sure how long my account wasn't gonna work. If forever, so I didn't want to put it in the chat, but I guess I will. So you guys can find me easier. Yeah, I'm trying not to let it bother me. Because I go back and forth between like being irritated about it and like not caring. Because I have so much stuff to do, and I'm not always trying to act like I'm so busy, but it's just that like there's just so many things that I should have done, over time that I put off because I just didn't care. Like, trying to do better, So it's like, really it gives me time to do other stuff or play other games. I play other games sometimes, but I just don't usually stream it, because I'll be streaming this. So like it gives me a chance to do stuff, and like on this account I don't have trophies, so that way I can unlock more and tell you guys about more of them, or show you how to do some of them that I have already done on my other account. But I'm trying to be positive, but it really sucks. And then normally I have so many friends on that like it just there's always a friend, but like I don't have that many friends on this account still, so there's not always a lot of people on, and then so just kind of like, okay, I'll get off. Well, at least last night. It was only last night that I really had to do this so far, but it's just stupid. I'm gonna cry. Especially because I just spent money on skins and the fucking Rift and stuff, so I'm not paying for anything anymore. So I'm sorry, but that was boring. I don't have any skins or anything except for like the base people. I don't even know how I have any characters, honestly. I think it's just because it shares the same content as my other account. Because I've never bought any characters on this account, so I'm thankful that it at least will give me characters on this account, which is why I'm not crying over it as much as I could. Because, if this weird glitch thing didn't happen, like, I wouldn't have any characters. And I'd have to play as, like, Dwight or something, which I did before, but just like having all the skins and having paid for all of them and all this stuff, and then just seeing everyone with skins, and I'm just like base skin. That's like, it fucking sucks. So I could buy a skin, I guess, but even Steve's skins, like, I'm not buying those. I already bought those. I'm not buying them again. That was the whole point of the cross progression coming up. So I just think that was very unfortunate. I think it was just because maybe it signed into one of my old PC accounts, like it was still linked or something, but I didn't even realize that, and I haven't used it in so long. Like, I just feel like it was so unfair because it's like their system banned me, I don't think it was a person. But then they take so long to respond and look at tickets that, it could take like months or something. Like, I emailed them like 2 days ago, and I still haven't heard back, and apparently it could take longer just to get the first response, where they might just tell you, sorry, bans are permanent. Like, apparently they ban people all the time, accidentally, like, somehow, like, even their system can do that, and then they'll usually just say, sorry, bans are not, they're final. Like, it doesn't matter. That's what they pretty much said when I looked it up. Like, their fine print says that they can ban you for any reason, or for no reason, pretty much. So that even if it's like accidentally, they're still not gonna reverse it. Like, it just depends like who you talk to, and if they feel like being nice, I guess, or like if you've been banned in the game before or something. Like, so they might give people one chance, but I don't know. I'll have to see. But I told them, like, I've spent so much money in this game, like, please go and look. Because I do think, not to say that they shouldn't care about everyone, but I do think they care more about people who spend money than the people who don't. So I do think that they want to keep people around that spend money. Might be the only thing that saves me. So I did mention, like, I've spent a lot. Like, I don't even know how much, but probably more than at least some of the people I saw online who said that happened to them. Like, they spent way less than me, I'm sure. So, and they were all bummed out about it. So I'm like, at least you didn't spend that much. I don't even know how much I really spent, but I don't want to know. But, I don't like regret anything, just because, I wanted to support the game and I was happy with the way it was. But so it's just like, I'm not going to do any of that again on this account, just after I see how easily they can ban anybody, And like, in my case, I guess it's fair, Like, I don't know if it was really because of that other account, if it was just an accident. But I'm assuming that was why. But, like, I haven't even used it. And the other account, like, it was just something I had tried, I think I told you guys, just to have the Jonathan skin, because I didn't have it before they brought Stranger Things back. So I don't remember if I even told them that, so I really wish I would have. I might have to add that part, because that's really all I was doing it for. But it was so slow and so whatever, like, I just couldn't use it. So I only used it like once or twice, just because I wanted to like see the skin. Like, I never actually got to look at it, because I never really looked at it when it was in the store, and I never thought it was going to leave, and but that's all it was really for, and but then that account got banned one day. Like, I don't know, like, I wasn't even using it, but then when I tried to open it, like, again, still before Jonathan came out, like, I'm just trying to play as Jonathan. That was my only way to do it. And then then when I tried to load it up, it said it was banned, probably because they could tell that it was not like a whatever account. So then I was like, okay, that's fine. I don't even need it, because I have my PlayStation account, and you can't hack on PlayStation, so all the stuff you guys have seen has been legit, it's all what it is. And so that's why, like, I just thought it was crazy that they could ban my PlayStation account just like that. Like, it's a fucking robot doing it. And then it was all just because of that other account. Because I guess I signed into it, but that's what I think it was. Like, I just signed into the wrong account, because I had two accounts, I guess. Because once that happened, I didn't want to use that account because I didn't even need it. I didn't want it. I didn't want to get in trouble. Like, I already felt like I did, And so I felt like that was enough because I didn't need it. So then I think when I tried to log in for the cross progression, maybe I logged into the wrong account. And then so, I would probably like half asleep or something and just like, yeah, sync it, do whatever, because I thought I had to do that. I think they were already synced. So I probably didn't even have to do that because they were already there. But then because I think they said a couple weeks ago to set it up or something, right? So then I think I did. And then, yeah, so then when I did something, they automatically emailed me right after, like, sorry, there's an error. Your PlayStation account has been banned. And I was like, what? Like, I thought it was just a glitch. And then, so that's how I knew it was for real, because then my Xbox account that I had just launched to try to see if I only did this just to see if I could get all my stuff on Xbox, because on my Xbox I have nothing, right? So I've only logged in a couple times to get blood points, and then I never spent them, right? So I only had like Dwight and like, the 5 people or whatever. And then so I saw all of that. Like, I logged in, I was going to stream it, but then I was like, no, let me wait until I figure this out. Like, I was so confused about all this. And then so after it said that about the PlayStation, then it said the same thing about Xbox. And I was like, you're joking, because I was just on Xbox. So then when I opened it again, it said the same thing, that I've been banned. I was like, what? Like, I've never even used my Xbox account. Like, it's a noob, because maybe they can hack on Xbox, like if they bring it over from PC. I don't really know. But like PlayStation, you can't. Like, maybe now they're going to be even more hackers if they can bring their progress from PC over to console. But like before, you couldn't hack on console. So I'm just hoping that they'll at least unban the PlayStation account, because that's the one that I spend the money on. Because that's the one I've had for all my life, And so that's just why I think this whole thing is stupid, because there's not normally like an external website that you connect your stuff to. And, it's just their way of doing stuff. And so that's smart of them. Like, I'm not mad at them or anything, I just think the whole scenario, like how it happened for me, was just kind of dumb. Because I probably could have not put myself in the situation to begin with, and then probably could have not got at least my PlayStation account banned, like how I did. But then I thought, what, it's fair, I deserve it. Even if I was just doing it for Jonathan, I mean, it's still what it is, but that's just why I want to tell you guys, because I'm not going to sit there and lie, like, because some people will say, at least on the Reddit, I guess, that, like, that they got banned, but they don't know why. And then everyone just kind of says, well, you're not going to get banned unless you did something, so you're lying, So I'm not going to sit there and act like, oh, I didn't do nothing or whatever. But to me, it wasn't that big of a deal. Like, I wasn't using it every game as killer, to kill everybody. Like, I was just doing it to play as Jonathan. Because that was one of the only skins I didn't have and could not get in any possible form or fashion, Because I tried researching, like, how can I get Jonathan? There was different people selling their accounts and stuff, but for like thousands of dollars for a $10 skin, So it was like, and people were willing to buy it. Like, there were people that went through it just for that before they knew it was coming back, because they thought it wasn't true, So that's where shit gets really crazy, because can you imagine paying thousands of dollars just for like a couple skins in a game that were only worth like $10 or $20? Like, so that's like the kind of shit I didn't want to end up doing, So when I found this guy who, was like, oh, you can do, because it's not so much really hacking. I guess it's more like modding, So that's where how I learned about that a little, just because, like it. So like, to me, it shows me as Jonathan, but then I guess maybe to everyone else, it doesn't show it, So it's not like you're just visually changing stuff, but you're not actually doing anything, So that's all it would do. And so I think, like, so anytime I played a Jonathan, I think I showed up as Steve to everyone else. So like, nobody probably even knew that I was Jonathan. But for me, it showed me as Jonathan. So that's what I liked. That was all I wanted, like just to be able to be Jonathan. And now I didn't have to worry about that because I bought him when they brought him back, So it's just like a whole shitty situation. I only did that for Jonathan because I took him off. But like if I would have bought him originally, I wouldn't have had this problem. And then if I wouldn't have done that, then link my accounts, then that wouldn't happen. But just for it to like snowball, I just feel like it's wild. So just be careful if you guys have any like shaders or any programs that you use, because they'll apparently even ban people for that, like anything they read on your computer, which is why I just like feel dumb, because again, I think I made a second account once I realized that was the one that one was on, because I didn't want anything to do with it. I was done with it. I felt terrible about it. So then I think I made a new account, but then for some reason it signed me into the other one. And so I just went with it because I was, I guess, thinking I only had one account, but then I forgot, like, no, this isn't the right account. But so I just automatically, boop, yeah, do it, right? And then so it's like, ban. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, so yeah, it's just pretty fucking stupid. But yeah, I'm not gonna cry. I really don't. If they're gonna not give me my shit back, I mean, whatever. I was gonna see if I can get a refund for all the stuff I spent in this game. Because PlayStation probably wouldn't get with refunds, for everything. Like if I got banned on PlayStation, I don't think they do that. You're kind of screwed out of that. But I do think possibly with that game, like they might be willing to do some refunds just because there's only one game. Because they don't know all the specifics of it, so maybe I wouldn't lie to them either, but I would just tell them kind of what happened. But I don't know if they can see all of the stuff, because it's through their developers and stuff. So I just thought maybe worst case, maybe I can get some of the money back, and then I feel less dumb for spending so much money in the first place. Now I'll know not to buy anything in anything. I kind of always knew that, and that's why, I'm not mad, because I didn't always used to buy stuff in any game. Like on GTA, you can buy shark cards, right, to get money. I have, not bragging, but I do have like 15 million, I want to say, about on GTA, and I'm always spending it, right? And so that's a lot, I think, without hacking, because it's on console, I just legitly got it, right? But I've never, ever, ever bought a shark card. You can buy them for $2, $5, $10, and they'll give you money. And there's nothing wrong with that. But, like, I'm proud to say that I never even bought one, So that's like a game where I won't even buy anything with money, because I don't feel like that's necessary. That's not a thing I want to start, right? And that's one of my favorite games. I'll play it, mostly just away from keyboard now, because you can get money just like that in the car meet. That's what I do. But just saying, so there's like some games where I wouldn't even buy anything. So I really like that I can do that with some. But like with this game, I had no problem spending money. Just because it was one that I could play with my friends. And that was more about, kind of cosmetics and how things look and what skin you have or whatever, So I was okay with that. I knew it was ridiculous, but I thought it was fun, But just after everything, like, if they don't give me like one more chance or something, like, I'm never spending money in this game in any form or fashion. Possibly maybe once I get over it, but right now that's where my decision is. Like, I don't want anything to do with him. But so anyway, so I have this account, and thankfully I do have some characters. As you can see, like, some people will even appear on the menu. Like last night I saw Yunjin and Felix on the menu, right? And I have them like on the other account. But on this one I don't have them. I don't have them unlocked. But it showed them in the menu. So I don't know how to fix that, but I have some characters, so it's better than nothing, I guess. Yeah, that was what happened with me. I hope you guys are doing better than me. It's been pretty bad. Try to hang in there, but it just seems like life is like piling on right now. for real. And so I just don't know how to feel about it sometimes. Trying to just like push through it. I'm really good at hyping myself up, but then like 10 minutes later, it can just all go away. And I'm like, I can't do this. I'm like, yes, you can. I gotta be like my biggest friend sometimes and like really hype myself up. Because I don't like to bother people with most of the stuff, so I don't really tell a lot of people. Like I'm sure most people don't either. Like, probably a lot you don't tell people, but. So, this is not something I want to bother anyone with for real, but I know that you guys would understand, I'm sure. And so I feel like that I can talk to you guys more about it, so I hope you understand. I'm not saying feel bad for me, I didn't really cheat. Like, I guess I did something, but I just don't. But I did own up to it, and I told them that, And I told them I'm so sorry. But I don't remember if I told them about the Jonathan thing, which was a big part of it, so I don't know why I didn't. I was just like panicking. I was trying to send it as fast as I could so that they would get back to me faster. But yeah, I'm just hoping when they look, like they'll say, no, we can't, but then they click on my profile or whatever and be like, ooh, he has a procedure under Steve. He really spent a lot of money. Maybe we should give him another chance, And then I'll say, thank you. I'll never do that again. Because this was all I kind of needed was the cross progression, because I've never played on other consoles, so I just never wanted to start over, But like before, I didn't have Jonathan and all of Nancy's cosmetics, all of Demo's cosmetics, So I wanted those, but I really only played as like Jonathan. I didn't even think about the other stuff then. It was mostly just Jonathan, because I was obsessed over him like for the longest time. That's why I loved playing as him. Because I just didn't have him for so long, but like, I just feel like it's something that I had to do, So it was the only way back then you could play as him. But so yesterday or Monday, whatever, that was like the day that I had been waiting for, this whole time. So I think that's why I just kind of jumped on it, because without even thinking about what I was doing. So I was like, oh, is that finally out? Because I think I just woke up and saw that it was out, and I like totally forgot, because I thought it was like going to be the same day as the 2v8 or whatever. So I was like, oh wow, like I didn't know. So I was just trying to get a jump on it, but I just feel so dumb. Like I could have at least made sure I was on the right account or triple checked it, because that was a big thing to do, but I wasn't. It was pretty simple, to do on the website, that I guess I just didn't think that it would do anything like that. Because after I saw that the other account was on there, and I was like, oh shit, like I hope that doesn't mess with anything. Because that's where they probably picked up from whatever was on there. But again, I don't think I've used that for like 2 years, probably. Like, I think that's at least how long it had been. So that's why I was like, bro, like, this is such an old account. Like, I just hope they see that I barely ever used it. It's like, nah, that's your meaning to have that one. But, like, I want my main account back, that I've spent all my money on. They best believe I wouldn't. They must think maybe, though, like, oh, well, if he spent that much, maybe he'll spend that much again, right? Like, so then why would they want to give you your account back? So I don't know, it could go either way. I hope I get like the nicest person that has ever worked there. Because I try to be nice, you guys know, and it's like, I don't know. I have a lot of good stuff, but my account was kind of important to me. And like when it's the game that I stream the most and stuff. So if they don't think that that's a big deal, then like I get where they're coming from, but that's why I hope like if they do give people like one chance, that they'll give me one chance. That's all I need, because I would never do anything like that again. Because I would have Jonathan again. That's all I really wanted them for. But not just because of that, but because I don't want to cheat. I know that makes me feel bad. That's why I hadn't used it. That's why any videos you guys have seen the last year or two have all been on PlayStation, because you can't hack on PlayStation. But that's also the main account that I've had. So I just feel like that was like the dumbest thing that could ever happen to me. But it happened. And it's just funny, like I used to have nightmares that would happen to me, honestly, like that I would wake up and see that. But it never actually happened until the other day. But I didn't even like panic that much. I was just like, oh, okay, like fine. Like I'll play something else then. But then after a while I kind of freaked out, like, wow, like that's crazy. So yeah, that's why I don't have shit. I don't even have an emblem or anything. But see, look at all these characters I have somehow. Like, what? I think it's just because of my other account, because it's on the same console. But like, so tell me how I have Laura, right? I have fucking Laura, but I don't have Feel It. I don't have Leon. Like, it would be cool if I had all the people that you can buy with shards. Because I don't want to buy those again. So that's why if I can figure out how to get them all over here, that would probably be nice. Not that I want to... Because I had all these characters Prestige 1 or 3. Like, everyone was 3. She was probably just 1. I don't even know if I finished getting her all the way to 1. And they were like 1. And she was 1. They're probably all 1 or 2. Then everyone else was like 3 and above. Cheryl was like 17. White was like 16. And then, of course, Steve and Nancy were 100. Fucking 100. And I only have him Prestige 1. Barely. I'm about to be Prestige 1 for him. So it's like, I think it's kind of cool you guys can see me Prestige Steve all the way from the beginning. Because that's not something I could have done the other day without switching accounts, and buying him again. But yeah, I just think it's fucking weird. But at least I have Steve. Like, if I didn't have Steve, I would probably cry. Because... And I would probably have to buy him again. And that'd be where I would be like, I'm not buying anything else. So I'm glad I have him, because I'm really probably not going to buy anything for now. Then I'll think about it. But if they could just go ban this account. Just cause. Like, in my situation, again, it makes a little sense, but like, apparently they do that all the time. Is what I read online. Like, they do that to random people. And then they won't even tell them why. Like, and they genuinely don't even know why. And they don't even have to tell you. So that's what I'm saying. Like, they could just do it. Someone could do it on accident, like, and then forget to undo it or something, and then they say, sorry, it's final. Like, that's insane to me. But, like I said, it is what it is. So just try to make the best of whatever happens, but this fool's dumb. Like, damn, why did I do that? Like, of all the dumb things I've ever done, those are definitely at the top. So I'm probably more mad at myself than anything, but it's a really bad time to get your account banned, you know? And fucking cross progressions coming. That's literally the day that I would have waited for. The day that I needed. But not for it to do that. Like, I wish they would have at least let me sync them and then ban it, right? So then I could play, like, on another console. Like, that still would be a pain in the ass having to add everyone again. But damn, they couldn't even let me do that. So I just wish I would have done it different. So I was just trying to get them on Xbox, see if it actually worked. Because I had my Xbox right here. So I was like, oh yeah, let me try it. That's all I was doing. Like, I probably could have at least had one more day playing with everything on my account before that happened. Like, if I would have just waited till later to try to do it. Because I didn't even, that's the crazy thing. I didn't even need to try to do the cross progression right then. But I just wanted to. But, like, I had everything on this account. So I could have just kept playing on this account and waited, like, a week or two. That probably would have been smarter anyways. Because a lot of people said they're waiting just to make sure everything, was worked out. Because I guess some people were, like, losing some of their stuff. Some of their stuff didn't carry over and all that, So that's actually smart to, like, wait. But I didn't even consider waiting. Like, I just was going to do it. Like, I don't know why my brain was just like, do it. So I don't know. I feel like subconsciously, it's like, I guess I've probably felt guilty about it. Because, I mean, the other account was banned, which is punishment enough. But then to have it carry over, like, it just really makes you think, like, okay, that's why you don't do stuff like that. And then, too, someone even asked on their Facebook, too, like, there was a guy who was like, I used to cheat on Steam, but I learned my lesson and I don't do it anymore. And how do I link? He was like, could I still play on Steam if I linked my accounts or something? And then somebody told him, no, unfortunately you can't. And if you link your accounts, you'll get banned. So, like, even she knew that. And he was like, oh, good, thank you that you told me, because I was going to do it. So it's like, I wish I would have at least, like, asked somebody or, like, researched it or something. I just went and did it. Like, but that's why I think I was just, like, half asleep, So, like, I'm just, I'll do dumb stuff like that when I'm half asleep. But I was, like, still trying to wake up. But yeah, that's my story. Something stupid. Stupid-ass story. Ouch. Yeah, like, could you imagine if I, like, checked myself into a hospital or something over this game? Like, it's not that serious. So I'm like, I'll just go get a life. But yeah. So I'm gonna try to invite some people, but, I'm sorry if I don't seem too thrilled to play. I want to play. That's the only reason, I'm on. Because I want to play with my friends. I love you guys. I want to stream and talk to you guys, but I'm just sorry that I won't have anything super fun to show you. If you want to look at that, I guess go look at my old videos where you guys can see all my stuff. Like, that's what I have to do now. Just to see what stuff I have. I don't even remember. Yeah. Really hope that doesn't happen to you guys. If anything, learn from me. Don't make that mistake. Well, if only you guys could see the message. I'll probably show you guys later. It's just so embarrassing and ugly. And I can't get past the menu, but just in case you guys don't believe me. Because I think some people are still not sure why I'm on this account. Like, they keep inviting my other account, and it's like, I love you, but I can't play with you on that account. Yeah, it was annoying too. I went through and through all my friends on my main account, which was like 2,000 people, and then just kind of had to invite or add all the people that I know play this game, and then later I'll have to go back for other people. But I was just trying to add anyone that I know plays so that we could play, But that took me like a whole hour or so. And it wasn't even that many people that I went through, and then You know, I had to change my username on here because I just had another username. Stop being my ex. It's trying to be funny. So I made mine like theirs, but I just changed the numbers. And I don't think anyone knew who I was, so then I was like, okay, I have to change my username. And it was just a lot. So again, I'm exhausted. Like, I put a lot of effort into it. It's like everything else. It just is like exhausting. So, and I'm gonna try to have fun. Like, I was kind of having fun last night. It was just kind of fun, like having a new start, you know. Then it was just weird not really being able to see most of my friends online, or they were like missing a lot of PC people and other consoles. But yeah. I just need a second, but then I think we'll play. I'm just gonna see who's on. I love you guys. Feel free to join. Just may have to be on this account. You know, the username at the top. May have to add me. But I would still love to play with you guys. I hope you guys understand. I'm so sorry. But I love you guys. I hope you're all doing well too.